Aloha, Rich Halverson here, and in this video, I'm going to do Lab 8.4, array of squares. Okay, so in this video, in this project, we have two arrays, and they are four-element arrays. There's an array that begins at address 4000 and an array that begins at address 5000. And the array that begins at address 4000 is populated uh, with numbers or integers, and the program that you write is supposed to take each element of the array, square it, in other words, multiply it by itself, and store the result in the corresponding spot in the second array. So 4,000, the value at address 4,000 is squared and stored at address 5,000. The value at 4,004 is squared and stored at 5,004. 4,008 is squared and stored at 5,008, and 4,012 is squared and stored at 5,012. All right, so the address of the first array is stored. The address of the array, of the first array, which is 4,000, is stored in register T0, and the address of the second array, the destination array, which in this case is 5,000, that value is stored in register T1. All right, so we have to set up these registers. So let's set up T0, T1. Those would be the addresses of the two arrays. And then we're going to look at address 4,000, address 4004, address 4008, and address 4012. And I think when we write to address 5,000, 5004, 5008, 5012, I think those will just appear, I believe. If not, I'll probably make a new video. But the address of the source array is 4,000, and the destination array is 5,000. Okay. So, and let's put some numbers here that are going to be squared. Let's see. 3 squared is 9. 6 times 6 is 36. 8 times 8 is 64, and 10 times 10 is 100. Let's see what these look like. So let's see. I'm going to use T3. Let's see. I'm going to use two temporary variables. So I'm going to have a T2 and a T3. Oops, T3. And I'm going to fetch the value out of 4,000. I'm going to put it here. Then I'm going to square that value and put it here. And then I'm going to save this squared value out into the destination array. And then I'm going to increment each of these by 4 to go on to the next one. Okay, so first I'm going to load Word, and I'm going to load it into T2. The value that is at the address pointed to by T0. So this address, the value that's at this address, which is 3, is going to be stored into T0. So let's enter the simulation and step that. And there you go. There's the 3. All right, great. So what's next? I'm going to square that value. In other words, I'm going to multiply. I'm going to store that into T3. T2 times T2. Okay, so let's put some comments in here. I'm going to say this is a load contents of 4,000 into T2. All right, load 4,000 into T2, and then multiply T3 equals T2 times T2. And then, so we'll see the square of it going in T3. Let's see that. There's that one, and then the next one is the square goes there. And then we're going to store that value. We're going to store it. Store word. We're going to store T3 into the memory location that is pointed to by T1. So that is add store into 5,000 T3. Store T3 into 5,000. Okay. And so this should take care of the first one. So step 3, 9, 5,000 gets the 9. Okay. So, and now we're going to increment both we're going to add to T0 how do you indicate immediate? Let's see. Let me do MIPS instruction set. This one here, the first one's a pretty good one. We're going to add immediate. Oh, here we go. We register plus a value goes into that register. Okay, so it's ADDI. Okay, so it's ADDI into T0. What's in T0 plus 4. And you're going to do the same thing for ADDI T1. T1 plus 4. Okay, and then we do the same thing again here. Except for it's going to be 4,004, 5,004. And so let's see this work. Enter the simulation. Oh, says an error. Oh, I forgot to put a $sign there. Okay, that's 3, 9, 9. This goes to 404. This goes to 504. Then we load 6. And squared is 36, and 36 goes to 504. Okay, so that takes care of 4,004. Let's just copy this and go paste. Oops, does that work? Oh, I got to exit the simulation. Okay. The copy work? Yes, it did. This would be 8 and 8. And then, and this would be 12 4012. Okay, 4008. Okay. Okay, so that should take care of all four of them. And let's see if it works. Enter the simulation. Step 9. Store the 9. 4004, 5004. Grab the 6. Square it. Store it in 5004. Increment to 4008. 5008. Grab the 8. 64. Store the 64. 4012, 5012. Grab the 10, square the 10s, store the 10, and then we're done. All right, let's submit for grading and see what happens. Okay, very good. Okay, well, hope this helps. Thanks for watching.